In the Middle Ages, execution was not hidden, it was announced. When the bells rang and the crowd gathered, people knew what was coming. Death was not a private matter between the condemned and the state. It was a lesson, carefully staged in the open air, meant to be seen, remembered, and feared. Public executions were theater. The scaffold stood in the town square like a permanent reminder of authority, were darkened by blood, ropes stiff from use, axes sharpened not only for efficiency, but for symbolism. The state did not simply punish crime, it performed justice. The condemned were paraded before the crowd, sometimes dressed in rags, sometimes stripped of dignity entirely. Their crime was announced aloud so no one could claim ignorance. Theft, heresy, treason, blasphemy, the words mattered. They framed the death as necessary. The crowd watched closely. Some came out of duty, others out of curiosity. Children were brought so they would learn early what defiance cost. Laughter and prayers mixed uneasily. Vendors sold food. Life continued around the scaffold, even as it prepared to end. The method of execution was never random. Hanging was common, slow, and humiliating. Beheading was reserved for nobles of cleaner death, a privilege of status. Burning was chosen for heretics, meant to purify through fire. Breaking on the wheel shattered the body publicly, piece by piece. Each method carried meaning. The executioner was both despised and necessary. He lived on the margins of society, touching death so others did not have to. A skilled executioner was valued. A clumsy one turned punishment into chaos. A single missed strike could ignite the crowd not with mercy, but with anger and incompetence. Sometimes, the execution failed. Ropes snapped. Axes glanced. Bodies twitched longer than expected. The crowd leaned in. Was this divine intervention, or proof that suffering was not yet complete? Mercy was rarely granted. Failure usually meant repetition. Executions were meant to restore order. They often revealed its fragility. The condemned sometimes spoke. Final confessions, last curses, prayers. These moments terrified authorities more than silence. A well-spoken death could inspire sympathy. Sympathy was dangerous. After death, the body was often left on display. Heads placed on spikes, corpses hung until decay erased identity. Even in death, the message continued. The state sees everything and it remembers. Yet beneath the ritual lay a darker truth. Many executed were not monsters. They were poor, desperate, politically inconvenient. Victims of laws designed less for justice than for control. Public execution taught obedience, but it also normalized cruelty. When death becomes routine, empathy dulls, fear remains. The Middle Ages did not invent violence. They institutionalized it. By turning punishment into spectacle, power made itself visible and ensured that no one forgot who held it. In the square where life gathered, death performed its role, and the crowd, knowingly or not, applauded with silence.